So if you extrapolate that over 7 to 10 years, you'll have lost every cell in your body and it will be replaced by new ones. So for instance, if I'm here, I can't say I have a 63-year-old body, because there isn't any part of my body that's been with me for 63 years, right? Some parts of my body might have been with me for as long as 10 years, and some parts of my body might have been with me for as short as 10 seconds, but no part of my body has been with me for 63 years. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say I have a 63-year-old body, so that's just what you understand. So if I'm here, okay, and 45 years ago I had a body like this. Now what happened to that body? For all practical purposes, what happened to that body that I had 45 years ago? It's dead, exactly. I mean, what does death mean? It means it just dissolves and the air goes back to air, the earth goes back to earth, the fire part goes back to fire, dust yard, dust should return, right? After you leave here, you're going to leave parts of your body here, right? We'll vacuum it up, put it in the trash, maybe some of it, the wind will catch it, 20 years from now, some of those dust particles might be in Alaska, some of them might have been eaten by carp in Utah Lake, and I mean, who knows what, So, there isn't a single cell that I had in this body that's present in this body. In fact, I changed body 3 or 4 times between here and there. But what is the same? It's nothing physical. Everything physical is changed. Someone says, well, you have the same mind. It takes 7 to 10 years to change your body, the physical body, 1 time. How long does it take to change your mind? About a second, right? So if I've changed my body 1 time in 10 years, I've probably changed my mind 10,000 times. So the body's changed, the mind's changed, but what is the same in this body and in this body? What hasn't changed? Very good, my spirit. Now let's analyze that a little further. Do I have a spirit? Or am I a spirit? How many vote for statement number 1? I have a spirit. Okay. Now statement number 2 is I am a spirit. How many vote for that? Yeah, I don't have a spirit. I'm a spirit that has a body. So if we want to put a fine point on it, what's present in this body that was present in this body? Me. I'm still the same person. I'm just looking at the world through different eyes, hearing things through different ears, but I haven't changed. And in fact, if you want to look at this grammatically, if we were to describe each point here, I am a toddler, I'm an adolescent, I'm a juvenile, I'm a preparative high school student. Oops, back up a little bit here. I'm a preparative high school teacher, like that. I'm a retiree, I'm a golfer, I'm an art guy, right? What changed? Subject, verb, or object. What changed in every sentence? What word changed in every sentence? Adolescent, juvenile, blah, 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 blah. What word changed? It's called an object. It's the object. And the object referred to what? Refers to the subject. It refers, no, that's the point I'm going to make. Okay, here's a news flash. The object does not refer to the subject. That's the point I'm going to make, okay? So tell me, then what does the object refer to in each case? Adolescent, juvenile, high school, teacher. What is all that refer to? It refers to the body. Thank you very much. It refers to the body. And it changes, right? Because the object referring to the body, it changes in every sentence. What word doesn't change? I, which is what? The subject, right? So the subject, I, never changes. The object, which refers to the body, always changes. Therefore, the object does not refer to the subject. See, that's the point. So whenever you say, I am black, I'm white, I'm Christian, I'm male, I'm female, I'm 5 feet, I'm 6'7", what you've done is you've created what is it? A label which is false. Because I am eternal and the body is temporary. See what I'm saying? You've tried to make the object and the subject synonymous, but you can't. Because one's eternal and one's temporary. So let's just finish this little exercise with one little thing. I'm going to say a sentence and you fill in the blank word, okay? If I am ever existing and the body is always changing, then I am blank this body. Fill in the missing word. I am blank this body. That's very good. That's very good. What else? Something a little more attention getting. These are good. Occupying, transcending. Another possibility is I am in this body. The one I'm looking for, which because I like to shock people a little bit, the word I'm looking for is I am not this body. I am eternal this body. I am not this body. Does that make sense to you? Great. Right. One of the things I've including the name of spirituality, but we need to prioritize that if I'm eternal, and in fact this whole universe is temporary, I had better do something in this lifetime for my own spiritual self-realization. And Christ said, what profit the man is to gain the whole world or lose their eternal soul? So we need models for everything. We've certainly got models for politicians, we've got models for businessmen, we've got models for parents, but the models for spiritual saintly people are few and far between. So the guru, or the self-realized soul, is actually our model for spiritual living. And all of us have experienced moments when we've just felt touched by euphoria. You can only work like 2 or 3 hours a day. And the gentlemen who were working on this were all in their 70s and 80s, and there were no young people learning the art from them. So you can only assume this is one of the last examples of this wonderful sort of wood carving. And again, you'll see the lotuses all over. It came in about 40 different crates the week before our grand opening in 2001. And we were too busy with other concerns to put it together, but we had a community service group from BYU with about 20 students that came, and they said, what can we do? And we said, could you unpack it and see if you could figure out how to put it together? There were no instructions, there were no numbers. And to their credit and the credit of the manufacturers, it all went together in about 3 hours. And this is old teak wood, because the new teak wood will crack in the dry climate of Utah. So they found a building that was over 100 years old that was being torn down, and they went and they bought the teak wood in that building. Now, of course, the central figure here is Krishna, and someone asked, who asked about that downstairs? Okay, can we come forward? So we'll add it to answer your question with full satisfaction. So this is Krishna, the darkest figure with the flute. Can you see okay? Yes. And by his side, on our right, is Radha. Radha means worship, and Rani means queen. So she's the first expansion, called the Ladini, or pleasure expansion of the Lord. And then, having been created from the Lord, she turns around and serves him by cooking, making flower gardens, dancing, talking very fitfully to him. Nobody gives Krishna more pleasure than Radha. She's the mistress of all the devotional arts. And we key more on Radha than Krishna, because we want to learn how to serve the Lord and please the Lord, and we learn those arts from Radha herself. Now, some of the deities will be, the marble is, you have a choice. When you order the deity, you have a choice between marble or granite, or white marble and black marble. And we just so happen to have joined in Melbourne, Australia, where the deity was a black deity, so we ordered a black one. And you'll see Krishna indeed is black there, and in these pictures he's more bluish. But the Sanskrit word to describe this color is sham, S-H-Y-M, which means the color of a monsoon cloud during the rainy season, sort of a bluish black color. And this is the same God, this is the same God who we know in the Old Testament. The only difference is that here's in a much better mood. And one thing that really shouldn't surprise you if